Hi everybody, welcome to our latest video. Hope you can hear me okay on this slightly breezy day today, so hopefully it won't affect the microphone too much. Those of you that know your bikes will be well aware of what's sitting in front of you today. This absolutely gorgeous Ducati 899 Panigale. Now this particular bike is a 2013 63 plate. So registered towards the end of 2013. And she benefits from just one owner from new, which in the world of sports bikes and our ever-changing tastes, and I guess with these new PCP deals, how easy it is to buy new bikes, it's quite rare nowadays to find one owner machines. And this particular bike, to say it's had a nice cosseted easy life would be an understatement, I think. So the one and only owner, previous keeper, was 68 when he bought this bike. He's now 72, and whilst that's in no way a reflection of someone's riding abilities, it can be seen in the condition of this bike that it's been extremely well cared for. She's covered 8,400 miles, and within that 8,400 miles she's been serviced 5 times, 4 times by C-Star Superbikes, Ducati dealer in Norfolk. And you can see the mileage there is 8,443, and she'll come with an intermediate service from ourselves as well. She is actually due nothing more than an oil and filter change, and of course, as with all our bikes, she'll come with 12 months MOT. And she'll also be fitted with a new Pirelli Diablo Rosso Corsa. Haven't quite got round to doing that yet, but that's nothing to detract from what is ultimately a stunning bit of Italian engineering. And I think these bikes have just about reached the sort of pinnacle of road bikes in many respects. 148 horsepower from the Super Quattro V Twin. Obviously that's the sort of power that Fireblades were putting out 15 years ago, but I think if we're all honest with ourselves, that's more than adequate for the road. So let me just take you through some of the nice features on this bike. Previous owner, as I say, has cosseted and loved this bike from new, and not in any particular order, but you can see that we've got a carbon front fender, we've got a radiator guard, Ducati fork protectors, these lovely Gilly folding race levers, Ducati performance bar ends, all really tasteful stuff actually. You can see that we've got anodized brake and clutch fluid reservoirs. Put my teeth back in, I can say that properly. Really nice Ducati performance race style filler cap. Again, anodized rear brake fluid reservoir cap and oil filler cap. Carbon rear hugger, some R&G crash paddock stand bobbins, should I say. A carbon trim around the tail tidy. We've got a genuine Ducati pillion cover, genuine Ducati comfort seat, which I have to say gives significantly more padding than a standard seat. And then we've got some more carbon here in the ignition surround, and also these inner fairing trims or air intake tube covers, however you want to describe them. And the previous owners also fitted, and this is removable to taste, I personally think it looks quite nice, but it's also fitted this carbon fibre effect wrap on the inside of the screen, and ultimately it's really clever actually. It just has the effect of taking all the glare, or most of the glare, off of the instrument panel, which is something that modern bikes with these large LCD instrument clusters, you know, they do get a lot of reflection off of the sun. We've also got the carbon fibre shock protector there, shock cover. But the piece de la resistance, and I'm sure those eagle-eyed viewers would have spotted them already, these beautiful Termi titanium exhausts. And if ever you needed reassurance as to how well this bike's been looked after, try and find another Panigale of almost any mileage with exhaust link pipes, stroke down pipes in that condition. And again, we've got the carbon front heat shield as well on those Termis. Now we're going to run it up shortly. Now she has got the baffles fitted at the moment, but she's plenty loud enough, and certainly those Termi exhausts really, as they do on all Ducatis, really add something to that, that sort of thumping V-twin sound. But before we do that, we'll just do some close-ups for you, just to show you again, if you haven't zoomed in on the photos, just to show you how clean she is. Very, very difficult to make out. There's just the odd stain, which I assume has come from petrol overflow on the tank, but not sure if you can see that on there, and quite frankly in the sunlight it's almost impossible to see, but worthy of note. It's possibly the only blemish on the bike. And again, we've got a carbon upper chain guard there as well, and just look how clean we are in the hub. No corrosion on the inside of the rear disc, which is so often the case on modern bikes. Swing arms absolutely unmarked. And again, there's your Termi exhaust on the left hand side. And again, absolutely unmarked fairing panels. There's those cracking Brembo radial mounted brake calipers, and you'll see the ABS ring there on the inside of the discs. So of course the Panigale obviously comes with switchable adjustable traction control and ABS, so whether you're a road rider or a track rider, there is a way to tame the beast. But I think handling's so perfect anyway, you'd have to be really going some to need your traction control and ABS, unless of course you're riding in unsavoury conditions. These really are such a stunning bike. Okay, so I'll start her up for you. Again, we'll show you the instrument panel doing its self-check again. Showing 6,500 miles to the next service. And we'll starter up for you. Give the throttle a blip so you can here it goes. They sound absolutely awesome. Now what they sound like without the baffles in, we do not yet know, because we haven't had the opportunity to take those out, and obviously can't wait to get out on this particular bike. Hopefully now the weather's starting to improve we'll be able to do that soon. But in the meantime, just to summarise, this is a 2013 63 Ducati 899 Panigale with Termi exhausts, a host of carbon extras and anodised reservoir caps, etc. With a full service history with C-Star Superbikes, one owner from new. She's covered 8,400 miles and this bike's available at 8,995. I hope you enjoyed the video.